Get out and vote. That's the message delivered today by Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts and other top elected officials as they made a stop this morning at Western Nebraska Regional Airport. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in Western Nebraska and Eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, tomorrow's Election Day, and Governor Pete Ricketts was joined by U.S. Senators Ben Sasse and Deb Fischer, as well as Congressmen Adrian Smith and Jeff Fortenberry at stops across the state in an effort to get Nebraskans ready to vote during the general election. The entourage made a stop at Western Nebraska Regional Airport this morning and talked about some of the biggest challenges facing the state. Today's stop was also a bit of a campaign stop, as Ricketts, Fischer, Smith, and Fortenberry are all up for re-election. Governor Ricketts encouraged everyone to go out and exercise their constitutional right to vote.
So we got a great group of folks. We're up for re-election, and we're looking to work hard here to earn everybody's vote and really remind people, please, tomorrow, show up and vote.
Ricketts and Fischer are both at the end of their first terms of their respective offices, while Smith and Fortenberry have both served Nebraska on Capitol Hill for more than a decade. Well, speaking of Senator Fischer, Nebraska's senior U.S. Senator made a stop at the KNEB studios over the weekend and says President Trump is doing the right thing by trying to stop an illegal immigrant caravan from Mexico. Fischer says the United States cannot allow this type of action, which involves an estimated 5,000 people, to be successful.
I think it has to be stopped. If it's not stopped this time, we know for a fact that more will come. And it's obviously not good for us as a country, but it's not good for those people that are traveling over 1,000 miles in this mass. 7,000 people. There's crime going on, thefts, assaults, families being separated. How are they eating? How do they sleep? This is very dangerous for that vulnerable population as well.
Fischer says Congress needs to do something soon to address the issue, but does not have much confidence it will occur after a bipartisan proposal by Senator Chuck Grassley offered earlier this year, which he did support, only got 39 votes. Fischer said the proposal recommended spending $25 billion towards border security and offered a pathway to citizenship for 1.8 million DACA recipients. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer will be in with your full week weather outlook. Don't touch that dial. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this. Things are getting wild over at Paul Reed Construction and Supply. Now through October 15th, take 10% off all Wild Gear and Grizzly products. Come visit us today at our showroom on 10th Street in Gering.
How did Arby's finally make the turkey sandwich exciting? We deep fried it. Just the turkey part, not the whole sandwich. For now.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
We'll take a look here at our planner this evening, and it looks like we're going to have a few snow showers coming into our forecast late tonight, and then we'll be dealing with those maybe towards sunrise tomorrow in the overnight hours. I think we're going to see some of those snow showers. Temps going to get a little colder out there than they have the last few days. So some overnight rain, snow, probably more in the form of snow. It's going to remain cool for the next week to 10 days. The coldest day looks like it's going to be Thursday, and we really don't see any big storms out there on the horizon. Hit 58 yesterday, early before the winds blew in yesterday after a morning low of 21, and we did have 0.11 of an inch of precip here for the month of November. We're now ahead by a couple of hundredths, still about 3+ inches above normal for the year. So getting on that bus tomorrow with a few snow showers out and around the area tomorrow. 30 degrees. The snow should end. We should clear up as we come home. Partly cloudy skies and 43. And if you're heading to Lincoln Saturday for the big game, 45, mostly cloudy skies for Nebraska and Illinois. Some south winds will contend with at 10 to 20 miles an hour. 40s in central and eastern Nebraska. There's a 56 down in Salina. Here in our area, not as warm, right around that 40-degree mark. 42 in Sidney and Alliance, 39 up in Gordon, 38 in Harrison. Still some winds, not as strong as what they were earlier today, but coming out of the north-northwest from 5 to 10, 11 miles an hour out here across most of the region will about cover us. So a couple of showers and some snow showers as well. Going to drift southeast across the area. Primarily going to be focused along and south of Highway 26 in the North Platte River Valley. That's where I think we'll see most of the snow shower activity. It's not going to amount to a lot for most of us. 30 in Ogallala tonight, 28 in Alliance. Lusk checks in at 27. So tomorrow morning, any of those clouds in the morning will move out. Partly cloudy skies by afternoon, and here comes a few late day clouds and another maybe a late day snow shower, snow flurry, trying to form again in the same area. We can't completely rule those out again tomorrow as well. Highs are going to be in the mid 40s is all, so another cool day tomorrow across the region. Snowfall total through Wednesday afternoon. Most everybody going to be under an inch. If anything, notice here in the Wheatland area, maybe 1 to 2 inches possible. A little heavier just to the south of Wheatland as we go through that area. So tonight, some rain and snow showers late, colder, 29 for your low. Tomorrow, we're partly cloudy, decreasing clouds. We'll start the day with more clouds and we'll end, I think, in the afternoon. Breezes at times, 45. No excuses to not get out and vote. Our 7-day forecast has partly cloudy skies in it into Wednesday. Thursday will be about 40 degrees. That, again, should be our coldest day, but still holding in the 40s all the way through the weekend as we get to Veterans Day on Sunday. Most people observing Veterans Day on Monday as far as the government holiday, but Veterans Day comes to us on Sunday, and 44 for a high there. Some lows getting down into the teens Thursday night, not out of the question.
How did Arby's finally make the turkey sandwich exciting? We deep fried it. Just the turkey part, not the whole sandwich. For now.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Why should you come out to Double L Country Store in Banner County? Because we serve locally raised beef, chicken, and bison, and our hamburger buns, cabbage burgers, and pies are homemade every day. Breakfast is served daily from 8 to 11, with all-you-can-eat pancakes on Saturday. Or join us Friday nights for Burger Fest. Choose from 6 specialty burgers or build your own. And for dessert, make sure you save room for one of our homemade milkshakes. We are worth the drive here at Double L Country Store on Highway 71, just 10 minutes south of the Wildcats.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
The leaves are turning and the temperatures are cooling, so it's time to come harvest the deals at the Viera Wireless Fall Savings Sale. Right now, get your family high-speed, truly unlimited mobile data for just $35 per line with 4 lines. Prices have never been lower for unlimited data. Plus, trade in your current phone and get up to $500 off the latest iPhone and Samsung models. Those are incredible savings on the most popular and advanced smartphones. Don't miss out on our Fall Savings Sale. Hurry into Viero today.
Area law enforcement officers were all hands on deck Friday night after being dispatched to Mitchell after a person claimed he had shot his girlfriend and had a pipe bomb. Mitchell Police Chief Mike Cotant says the call was a hoax and nothing out of the ordinary had gone on once they responded to the home. The area was cordoned off until the situation was deemed 100% safe. The investigation into who the caller was continues, but at this time, no arrests have been made. Possible charges could include false reporting and threatening the use of explosives or placing a false bomb. Well, American Airlines will provide once daily nonstop service between Dallas, Fort Worth, and Cheyenne after the city went more than 7 months without commercial air service. The service operated by SkyWest Airlines started on Sunday, with each regional jet able to seat about 50 passengers. Cheyenne has been without commercial air service since late March, when Great Lakes Aviation suspended all turboprop flights. And early this morning, Sheridan County authorities confirmed the sighting of a mountain lion within the Gordon city limits and are advising caution for residents of the Gordon area. Sheridan County Attorney Jamie Simmons says around 6 a.m., authorities saw the big cat near First Street, close to the Cowboy Trail. They were able to confirm it as a mountain lion, but it was able to evade them. Efforts to track down the mountain lion are ongoing, with Nebraska Game and Parks assisting with the search. Well, straight ahead, it was an instant classic Friday night at Bearcat Stadium. Chris Cottrell has all the highlights from Scottsbluff's playoff game against Omaha Roncalli right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Across the state, every eye and ear is focused on one stadium where the sea of red is man-made. A place where every Saturday is a stage for our team, for our resolve, and for our values.
It's toughness, it's dedication, it's work ethic. That's what Nebraska is.
This is Husker Nation.
Anyone who calls it a hobby doesn't understand. We know that a person's passion is what drives them. And that's why every memorial we create is a true reflection of the individual. Only a Dignity Memorial professional can celebrate a life like no other. Find out how at dignitynebraska.com.
Now, sports from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
Well, welcome into our early week edition from here at the TV Sports Desk. As always, this time of year, it's the Rewind to Friday button to start. Man, things were looking bleak early for the Scottsbluff Bearcats after going down 14-0 early in the first quarter on Friday night. A long Scottsbluff drive ends with a Roncalli defensive touchdown.
First and goal for Scottsbluff. Design, quarterback run, Sebastian Harsh fumbles the football. It's picked up by Alex Rogers, is at the 30. He's at midfield, 40, 30. Krull gives chase, won't catch him. Rogers to the end zone. Reifschneider, they fake the handoff. They're going to go deep. Reifschneider's got his man beat. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown for Scottsbluff. A 45-yard strike on the long ball. Second down. Harsh fires. This pass caught. Touchdown. Second of the night for Keegan Reifschneider. Dotzler catch showing big time blitz. They will fumble. Ball is loose. Rogers falls on it. That was the break maybe Scottsbluff needed. The blitz got home, and now Dotzler's down. 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions. Would tie it up if Roncalli doesn't score another point. Dropped it, he stretched the football out across the goal line. He does. A 5-yard touchdown run for Chris Busby. It comes with 8:41 to play. Snap, play action. Harsh drills one out to Reifschneider on the catch. Cutback, still on his feet. Keegan at the 10. Keegan at the 5. Keegan into the end zone. Touchdown, 27-yard score as Harsh to Reifschneider. Harsh diving for the end zone. He's going to be in. Thriller down the stretch here tonight. Rogers moves to his right. Rogers, strong arm, knocked away by Keegan Reifschneider. He picked it. He catched the football. He picked it. He one-handed picked it, going out of bounds. One-handed pick for Reifschneider. Have yourself a night. the big-time senior DB with the one-handed INT. They'll take to the air. Harsh over the middle. That pass is caught. 4th touchdown of the night. Keegan Reifsnyder is unstoppable. And he just shrugged his shoulders like, they can't handle me. And they can't. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions. Snap over the punter's head, and that'll be a safety. Scottsbluff has their first lead of the night.
Wow.
Hand off to Busby. Comes right. Little shoulder shimmy to the sideline. Chris loose at the 20, 10. Mike Holly with the call. Bearcats go up 46-38. An avalanche of offense for Scottsbluff here in the 3rd quarter. Look to play a little football. Rogers pass intercepted by Sebastian Harsh.
Count.
Now they'll play action over the middle. How about 5 touchdown catches? 5 for Reifsnyder. I'm not sure what to say at this point. Keegan Reifsnyder, a senior captain, having the game of his life when Scottsbluff needed it the most here tonight. Harsh hands off to Busby. Busby across the goal line, and Scottsbluff has 59 points on the 3-yard touchdown run with 4:58 to play in the game. That'll do it. The final snap of the night, a 300-plus yard rusher in Chris Busby. Keegan Reifsnyder sets a Class B record with 5 touchdown receptions. Scottsbluff comes back from down 38-14 at halftime, and in the second half, Scottsbluff scores 46 unanswered points to rally and win it 60-38 tonight on the West Coast scoreboard.
So yeah, Friday night was sure something as this Scottsbluff team marches on as confident as ever, having faced and overcome serious adversity in this last game. They'll welcome in defending state champ York. The Dukes coming out west on Friday night for the right to head to Lincoln. That'll be the state semifinal game, or right to head to a state title game on the line Friday. Kickoff will be at 6. The gates at Bearcat Stadium open at 4:45, and we'll have radio coverage only on 101.7 The Trail and KNEB.com starting at 5:30. Also Friday night at the station, it'll be Minutair at Hay Springs, a 6-man semifinal. Jeff Kelly will have that broadcast starting at 5, pregame at 4:45 on KNEB 960 and 100.3 FM. The volleyball state tournament will feature just 2 teams from the Panhandle. Alliance beat Bennington on Saturday. They'll square off with Waverly in round 1 on Thursday. And then you've got Mullen with a Thursday night match. That'll be at Lincoln Southeast High School for their round 1 matchup. Your Cougar sports recap now from the weekend. An amazing run finally came to an end for the WNCC volleyball program after 19 straight Region 9 titles and 19 straight trips to the national tournament. They were knocked off on both Friday and Saturday in matches that could have sent them back to the national tournament. NJC and Laramie County Community College advance to nationals this year. Basketball-wise, the men 2-0 after that big win over College of Southern Idaho. The women are 1-1, bouncing back from a loss to nationally ranked Seward County with a blowout of Garden City on Saturday. That's the latest today from right here at the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan will have a look at the community calendar when we come back right after this here on KNEB.TV.
Winter weather brings winter clothing to compliments for you and your home. Start with women's fashion from FDJ, Renoir, Montana Company, and many more. We have beautiful and original ladies' fashions that appeal to women of all ages and sizes. Also, remember to complement your outfit with a bag from Melly Bianco. Finally, get your home ready for the holiday season with decor that brings joy to your life. Compliments for you and your home. Open Thursday evenings and Sunday afternoons now through Christmas.
It's a friendly town, that's for sure. Not too big, not too small. Seems like everybody knows your name.
We stick together through thick and thin. That's the way it's always been. 'Cause where we live is still our claim to fame. We love this town, this grand old town. There's not another town like this around. We've got it all right here in our own backyard. We love this town. We love this town. We love this town.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
The kids need to run off some energy after school or too cold to play outside? Bring them to Planet Bounce at the Monument Mall. With many bounce houses, a concession stand, and the largest redemption arcade around, Planet Bounce has hours of fun. Call today to schedule your birthday party, or ask Ron about renting a bounce house for your party, office party, or corporate event. Open Wednesday through Sunday, Planet Bounce Family Fun Center at the Monument Mall.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
And finally tonight, Nebraska wildlife officials are reminding people in Scottsbluff County to be safe and respectful if they happen to come across a pair of moose that are enjoying the wetland areas this early November. A bull and cow moose were spotted by law enforcement over the weekend, with a number of people posting pictures and videos on social media. Game and Parks big game research biologist Todd Nordine says it's not unusual to see moose paired up in the fall.
Actually, it's their mating season, which begins generally, in mid to late September and then continues through October and maybe even carry on in a little bit into November. So seeing a bull and a cow together this time of year would actually be normal.
Nordine says it is likely that the pair have followed the North Platte River out of Wyoming, and while it's possible that the animals could establish a local range, our area would be on the fringe of their preferred habitat. The moose have been staying primarily on private property, and law enforcement says anyone trespassing to get a closer look at the animals could be prosecuted accordingly. Moose aren't typically native to the area, but this isn't the first time there have been sightings in the Panhandle. Throughout the spring and summer of 2015, there were multiple moose sightings along the North Platte River between Morrill and Bridgeport. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.